I've just got back from Birmingham. I went into Lloyd House, which is the headquarters for the West Midlands Police and the office for the Police and Crime Commissioner. I attended a Strategic Policing and Crime Board meeting in which I'd been offered the opportunity to ask a formal question of the Chief Constable. What I was wanting to find out was the connection between motorcycle theft and motorcycle road casualties. We've seen figures come out of London that suggest that up to 20% of fatalities in London involve a stolen motorcycle. That's just one instance in one location. I wanted to get more information about the national picture. The question was quite simple. What I was asking was, what is the proportion of motorcycle KSIs that involve stolen motorcycles in the West Midlands Police area? And the number is 15%. Yes, that closely reflects what it said in London, where the figure was, I think the precise figure was 18.5, but I always quote around 20%. So this is a real problem. Motorcycle theft and motorcycle casualties are closely linked to a significant degree. Now, what's the implications of this? This means that we've got a stronger argument for asking for police forces to put more effort into curbing motorcycle theft. One of the priorities for policing that is often touted these days is improving road safety. Well, 15% of motorcycle casualties in West Midlands are involving stolen motorcycles. So presumably, remove the theft of motorcycles and you reduce the number of casualties by at least 15%. What's not to like? Now, I also asked a couple of other cheeky questions, and hopefully I'll be able to show you a full recording of the meeting at a later date, but I was just keen to get that information out to you. The relationship between motorcycle theft and motorcycle road safety is a real one, and it's one that we can use to our advantage. As an interesting side note, I parked at Snow Hill Station, the multi-storey car park, which is one of the few places in Birmingham where you can park your motorcycle securely, where there's actually somewhere to chain the bike to. As I was parking up, a young lad turned up on a Super Soco electric motorcycle parked next to me, so I thought I'd have a chat with him. I asked him what he thought of the bike. How was he getting on with it? Was he enjoying it? He said it was great as a commuter bike. He only commutes about 10 to 15 miles. Gets him there and back without too much trouble. It's lightweight, it's nimble around town, quite good for what it's doing. Now, he's riding on CBT at the moment. He's looking to pass his test. I asked him about the range, and he says, well, it's advertised as a range of 80 miles, but realistically, unless you're riding at 20 miles an hour everywhere, you only get 40 miles out of it. And I said to him, well, so are you sold on electric? When you pass your test, are you going to get a bigger electric motorcycle? He says, no, when I pass my test, I want a real bike.